Down on my knees, give me Father for I have sinned. When I awaken, allow me to begin a new life, a new path without sin. Or is that even possible? I doubt it. The mountain of truth to move through and uncover. The fountain of youth retained inside of the brain. It's no wonder the blunder it's caused. The rumbling of thunder for pause and praise the raised hands of the gods. Nameless of the laws, broken stone against the laws. Swimming side to side, a little rope and dope. Given as I hold the throne, never choke. This is mission suicide. Going all out, headed for broke, so it's do or die. Can you hear me now, homie? Because it's neither you or I. With the deeper look into these tools, shallow, hallowed eyes. Many past lives lived and analyzed. Seen, smelled, felt, recognized. Confused, lost, and traumatized. Left mind hypnotized. Fluorinated, overweight, supersized. Bottom flame, supervised. By them glazed over blank stares, polarized. Who the hell am I, homie? I'm feeling so lonely and phony, naked, no clothing. You, Father, for I have sinned. When I awaken, allow you to begin a new life, a new path without sin. Is that even possible? I doubt it. Now I'm down on my knees with both of these broken palms pressed together so firmly. Scars so deep from a life of burning. The pain I was led to believe was part of learning. Tell me what the hell is my mind still winding, gears grinding, turning and journeying, a sin and the same. Pretty pictures out the hell from one pain. Lost souls screaming and yelling, hurt and yearning. A war-torn child and awaken, allow me to begin a new life, a new path without sin. Or is that even possible? I doubt it. The mountain of truth to move through and uncover. The fountain of youth retained inside of the brain. It's no wonder the blunder it's caused. The rumbling of thunder for pause and praise the raised hands of the gods. Nameless of the laws, broken stone against the laws. Swimming side to side, a little rope and dope. Given as I hold the throne, never choke. This is mission suicide. Going all out, headed for broke, so it's do or die. Can you hear me now, homie? Because it's neither you or I. With the deeper look into these tools, shallow, hallowed eyes. Many past lives lived and analyzed. Seen, smelled, felt, recognized. Confused, lost, and traumatized. Left mind hypnotized. Fluorinated, overweight, supersized. Bottom flame, supervised. By them glazed over blank stares, polarized. Who the hell am I, homie? I'm feeling so lonely and phony, naked, no clothing. You, Father, for I have sinned. When I awaken, allow you to begin a new life, a new path without sin. Or is that even possible? I doubt it. Now I'm down on my knees with both of these broken palms pressed together so firmly. Scars so deep from a life of burning. The pain I was led to believe was part of learning. Tell me what the hell is my mind still winding, gears grinding, turning and journeying, a sin and the same. Pretty pictures out the hell from one pain. Lost
There we go. Huh, that's kind of weird. Anyway, wow, that picture's really bad. What the fuck? Um, 720. Huh. All right. Anyway, hello? There we go. Anyway, this is going to be a lot different stream here. I hope I can at least wake one person up, because if I can wake one person up, hopefully that one person will be able to wake up somebody else. It's happening before us. They're telling us what they're going to do. It's happening every day, but we're so worried about, I'm better than you. I have more people watching me than you. I'm the God of all media, whatever the case may be. They tell us every day what they're doing to us. They tell us every day what they're going to do to us. And I saw this last night on a video, and it reminded me of a few years ago when we had buildings crumble like they never have before. I will now go and play this video after I get out of this fucking ad. Uh, the name of the video is called Breaking U.S. Officials Ready for Attack on U.S. Soil from Iran, World War III. Now, you tell me if this sounds a little familiar. We're going to bring up the video. Okay.
Incredible breaking news coming out today, as we're hearing that U.S. officials are now preparing for attacks on U.S. soil from Iran. Now, this comes as yesterday. I let you know that we had received word from the FBI and Congress in the same day warning that the threat of a terrorist attack here on U.S. soil was extremely high. They said the borders have been allowing people to come in for quite some time, and they believe that terrorist groups like Hamas and others that would like to strike the United States, they are here and they're ready to make their move. Now, let me know in the comments, first of all, as I am live, if you can hear me and see me okay. I see Timberwolf is on. I'm going to get you the latest updates on the
Hello, Sly.
You better not cry either.
How you doing, girl?
I'm doing all right, buddy. How you doing?
Um, Overall pretty good. I caught a cold a couple days ago. I'm not really feeling good. I almost didn't do the stream, but I figured I had to because of the bullshit that I'm seeing going on in front of us. And I just really hope that we can all work together and get something accomplished instead of, oh, I'm better, he's better, and all this other bullshit. Doesn't make any sense to me.
Well, you know what I always say, and I still got the same motto, Larry. If it don't apply, let it fly.
Yeah.
Yes, I still got the same motto, man. Listen, I after a year and a couple of months, I've learned that those people are going to be who they are, right? Those people are characters. That's their purpose to being in these YouTube streets, whether good, bad, or indifferent. That's what they like to do. And it's up to, well, me, for myself, I just don't engage in it. You know what I mean? I don't let it bother me. I don't engage in it. And if I do engage, I'm just clowning the fools, right? I'm not like, getting into arguments and all of that kind of stuff no more about it. You know what I mean? It's like, it is what it is. And we just have to allow people to be where they are. That's kind of what I had to do with you. I had to allow you to be where you are. You know what I mean? Because I know that I was like trying to, kind of put energy in you that you needed to put into yourself.
Oh yeah, I know. I want to say good morning to Nude. Good to see you here, Nude.
All right,
Yep, Hot
you.
Springs.
Let me tell you, Larry. Let me tell you. So I was hanging out with Nudie last Friday, right? He got a show. He does him and that does a show on Fridays. But anyway, Nudie asked about you last week, Larry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Nudie.
I've been doing a lot of shit. I've been doing a lot of work on a lot of different things. I've been taking care of me and my home, trying to get my business going, but it always seems like something comes up, some kind of dryer falls out or quits or wash machine quits or something always happening to just try to distract me, but I'm keeping strong.
Yeah, life is always going to bring us difficulties. You know that. Ain't nothing ever perfect and right all the time.
But anywho, I really want people to listen to this video because it hit me hard. And like I said, it reminded me of, some buildings falling down and this telling us one thing and knowing it wasn't true. And I just think that they're telling us again what they're going to do to us and blame it on somebody else one more time.
Well, can before you start playing it,
Yeah.
so after all of the conversations we've had, right? That this is a plan. This is the plan to get people to being back, in fear, and this is going to happen, and and get everybody, in this fear mood, and that's what this is. It's fear mongering. It's just to push the fear to keep us divided, more shit, like you said, and I know exactly what you're talking about. But you already know that no matter what, the news is going to put out news.
Oh yeah.
It's news.
So they say.
Well, I mean, Larry, for real, look at it. Everything is a plan, right? Everything, all the wars, everything is a plan.
But if it's a plan, how can it be news?
I'm saying that. Well, the news is going
to.
Yeah, but the news is going to put out what they want the people to hear, right?
Oh yeah.
Purpose for the fear, to start fearing what's going to happen.
Right.
We don't want to fear what's going to happen. We want to be prepared for what's going to happen, right? We don't want to be in fear of it. We want, you know what I mean? Because
that's kind of what I'm trying to do here is to, have people prepare for it. Because this guy saying that Iran or whatever is going to fucking shut our water off and our electricity off. And,
it's the
right.
news.
I know it's part of the fear.
Yeah, but it's the news. Like that's what they get paid for, to push this stuff. That's what they get paid for. They get paid to push this stuff. They get paid to tell you, oh, your water is going to go off. Oh, your electric is going to go off. I already knew that was a plan. They going to try everything they could try to test the waters. Larry, you already know. They going to do anything they can want to test the waters. So they're going to push it out on the news, which the corporations pay for, right? And they're going to keep pushing the fear to get everybody, and you're going to go to the store, you're going to buy up all the water, you're going to go buy up all the what you call them, the things that get to draw the sun, the solar panels. You know, that's what they want. It's about money.
Well, I understand all that, but the thing is, too, is kind of like they did back with the towers. Is
Everything, not just with the towers.
well, no, I'm just using that as an example.
Yeah, the first war, however you say it. You know what I mean? All of this stuff is a plan, Larry, to get people like you to be like, oh, this is what they're going to do to us.
That's
No.
not what I'm trying to say. You're misunderstanding my.
Okay, go ahead. What do you? I mean, I kind of get your point that they're lying, that they, you know, this is some.
Right.
I said the same thing about the buildings.
Right.
I said the same thing.
Well, when I first seen them fall, I knew something wasn't fucking right.
Yeah. I mean, we
I
are.
mean, they fell way too fast.
Yeah, but you got to be careful with your channel, though. Still, you
Well,
still
I
got.
don't care.
I know you don't care, but but
Like
look,
I said, if I can get one person to work with somebody else, then I feel that I've accomplished my mission. Because
okay.
if I can get one person to you know make this a better world per se, then that one other person can maybe convince one more. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. So what does this war stuff have to do with anything?
It's just part of the programming, like you're saying.
Right. So why would you want to get? Why would you want to push the program if you know it's not real?
I guess maybe I'm not saying it right or describing it right. I just think,
Take your
I don't
time. I'm here. Take your time.
know. I'm sweating. I'm like, all of a sudden, man, my
You're
fever's breaking or something.
because you miss me. You ain't seen me in a while.
Well, no, I got a bad cold, and I rarely. This is the first time I've been sick probably in like 15 years.
I know.
But anyway, I don't know. It just kind of, when I heard this shit, I don't know if it's going to happen or not. I'm just saying we need to be aware of how crooked, wicked, and human our, lack of better words, government it really is. Almost every fucking bullshit that's ever happened, we have started.
Not we.
Well, you know what I'm trying to say.
You talking about human beings?
Our government, lack of better words. I don't know. I don't really congressmen and all that, president and all that bullshit is controlling anything. I think they're just a bunch of puppets.
They are, but everything is about control, power, money, greed. Everything is all the what do you call it? The deadly sins.
Right.
They playing out, Larry.
Yeah.
That's all. People are, just doing what they do. They playing it out. I mean, but it's really nothing that we can do. Only thing that I can do as a individual is continue to do it, continue to walk in my walk, continue to be the best person I can be, continue to lead by example, and just pray. You know what I mean? Because they gonna do what they want, no matter what.
But my point is, if you can do your walk, and I can do my walk, and if it's one and the same walk, can't this be a better place in some way?
We lead by example, yes.
That's kind of what I'm saying.
Yeah, we lead by example. That's the only way we can do this, Larry. We can't, you know what I mean? Like, people are going to think the way they want to think, be the way they want to be. But if you walk in your walk, and you do the best you can do to be the best person you can be, right? People see that. People want to know how people want to live that too. Just like me. I lead by example. I mean, people, more people are jealous that the way I live, but hey, I ain't gonna stop living because they jealous of the way I live.
But then again, if they're jealous, that's got to mean that you're doing something right.
Exactly. But they don't see it. People that are jealous of you, they always want to put you down. They always want to, condemn you and this, that, and the other. People that are jealous of you want always come at you and try to bring you down. I don't let that happen in my life.
Right.
I gotta let people go. I let people go. You know what I mean? And I have done that. I've let people go that doesn't, the energy is not right. If you're not carrying yourself right, I can be a part of it.
Oh yeah, it definitely takes a toll on your soul, and tries to suck you dry like everything else.
What I tell you about that? I'm the same person, Larry. I ain't. Well, no, I've gotten better. But what I tell you about that? People cannot do to you what you don't allow them to do.
Right. But it does. I mean, at the same time, it like it has you and it has me. It all affects us in some way. It just depends how long we're going to let it affect us and what we're going to do about it.
It only affects us if we allow it to affect us. For how long?
That's what I just said.
Yeah, but you can't. All right. Once you start noticing the behavior and how it affects you, who else can make you see that?
Right. It's your choice and decision to get out of it or stay in it and let the tumbleweed tumble.
You want to be tumbling in the tumbleweeds?
Oh, I did it. I'm still doing it every now and then, but I'm definitely doing a lot better than I was.
All right. Well, we're gonna stick to no. I don't want to be tumbling in the tumbleweeds. Right?
Yep.
We're not gonna make excuses and say, "Oh, well, every now and then I stumble." Fuck that. You're too old to be.
I'm just being honest.
You're too old to be still stumbling though.
I am human.
Well,
That's kind of like saying you're never going to make a mistake again.
no, not saying I will never make a mistake, but I'm going to do the
Well,
best. I'm going to
right,
do the best, right?
right,
I'm going
right.
to do the best to see the glass half full and not half empty.
There you go.
That's the only way to live, baby.
Yep.
You
Good to see
see,
you, Clay.
you still
You're
caught me.
looking really good. You're looking really good.
You
I
even
can see you. I
you
can
caught
see
me.
you. Hang on a minute, damn it! I'm giving you some fucking compliments.
Okay.
Your face is shining.
Okay.
I can see the brightness inside you, and it's good. It's good to
Thank
see
you.
it again.
Thank you. Because it ain't never went nowhere.
Well, I didn't say it was. I'm just saying I'm
Larry,
seeing it now at this time and moment.
you still defensive, I see.
Nah.
That's all right, Larry. That's all right. I just had to pop up and because I heard the robot in you. That's really why I came, because you sounded like a goddamn AI.
When I first started?
Yeah, when you was talking, you sounded like a damn robot and shit. I was like, what the fuck is Larry doing?
I was having some problems with my system here to begin with.
Not your voice. You ain't got a problem with that damn voice of yours.
You never know. No, it was weird because I could see my picture on screen, but it wouldn't show in the stream itself.
Mm-hmm.
Like it showed me backstage, but it wouldn't show up on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Yet I could show a video. So I had to reboot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've been all right. I've been chilling, hanging around different, not too much anymore because I'm tired of the same looping. I'm tired of the same bullshit over and over and over again. So I've been chilling,
Right on, girl.
trying to, stay positive.
You said trying, I heard.
Yeah, trying. Sometimes, positive might come and go, but yeah, I'm trying to stay positive. I'm not negative, I'm not focusing on anything negative. That's why I said I'm trying to stay positive.
Right. I just giving you shit.
Yeah, I know.
Because, they say we can't try. We got to do or not do.
Ah, you picked up on that yet? Really?
Yeah. But anywho.
So you still want to play? You still want to play this?
Well, I mean, I got quite a few different videos up here, and I watched this one that was kind of interesting. It's called the deficit myth.
To who?
Deficit myth?
Oh,
You know how they're saying we're 14 trillion or $40 trillion in debt or whatever?
I'm not.
This guy,
Keep
this
saying
guy,
we. Why you keep saying we?
the news, whatever.
All right, but you're not. I'm not. Why is we worried about that?
Well, no, what I was saying is this guy's point of view is pretty interesting. He's saying that there is no deficit.
There isn't. You should. I mean, all right.
That's kind of the point I was making.
All right, Larry. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is how we think for ourselves, right? We paid attention to all of the stuff that's been going on in our lifetime, right? And I mean, you just think about it. You should know the lies and the deceit and the corruption, and you should know this already. Like, like why do we? And this is like I don't watch the news and stuff anymore, right? Because if I keep watching that stuff, I'm gonna be in that realm of the fear, I'm gonna be in all that.
Right.
I don't watch it. I don't get into it because I know it's a bunch of Hollywood. It's Hollywood, Larry. It's not it's a script, right? They come up with scripts they got people writing them as we speak. They got people writing scripts as we speak. Right? All of this shit is real, is real, non-real. You got what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Like war is a profit, but they have casualties of war. So they already count the number of people that they know that's probably going to get killed or whatever. You understand where I'm coming from?
Right. Well, that's kind of like this guy was saying. It's not really the cost of how much war is costing us. The real cost is all the fucking lives and shit that we've lost over nothing.
And you keep saying we. You ain't do none of that shit, Larry. You didn't do none of it.
I meant we as
we nothing. You signed a contract with them?
No.
All right then. Get your we out. Get your we out of that shit.
Then how do you say society or government or whatever? What do you call them?
We don't call them we call them them, they. You know the what do you call it, the new thing now? She, he, whatever. You call them them and they. They we, it's not we. I ain't had shit to do with no war. I signed no contract to no war. I try less to pay into war. I don't vote for war.
Right.
I don't vote for dictatorship. Right. So those are the messages that you want to get out to the world. You don't want to get out to the world. Oh, you see what they get ready to do to us? You see we don't want to get that out to the world. We want to tell the world, Pay attention to what's going on and be prepared, right, for whatever outcome there is. That's what you want to tell the world.
Right, I understand that.
You know, when we what? Go ahead.
Well, I can say, it's just all the bullshit that's happening right now. We're going to war with, or we've been to war with Russia, more or less. Now we're
We,
going to
I
them, whatever. Fuck.
no, stop saying we. You ain't got nothing to do with that shit. Hold up. You got kids in the service?
No, I got one that supposedly wants to go in. I think he's a fool.
Well, is he in there now?
No.
We ain't got nothing to do with that shit then, Larry.
Right.
I'm just saying, bud. Like
Aaron says my mic's low. Is
that's
that better?
yes, Mike is fine. But that's what they want. They want things like that. They want people like you. They want that. That's why they got news. And they're gonna get people like you to help push the fear. They got people like you to get sucked into this shit.
I'm not getting sucked in.
Yes, you are. Every time you say
I don't know.
we got the war in Russia, we got the war we ain't got none of that shit. I told you,
I'm using the wrong word.
Yeah, I told you, get your wee out of that shit, man. Get your wee out of that cat.
I don't know. I do like some pussy.
I know you do. But yeah, I'm telling you, Larry, man, this is what they want, right? All of this talk, all of this. You see, every state is having these protests, and that's what they want. They gonna keep pushing it until people get angry and it's gonna be really a war in the United States.
I think we need it.
No, we don't. You know, do you know who paid for it?
Oh, we're all paid for it.
No, innocent people pay for it. Innocent people get killed.
Yep. That's what I said earlier about the wars. That's what I said earlier about the wars, is that it's not so much that it's costing us in dollars, it's what it's costing us in life.
Okay. And how does that make you feel, Larry?
I don't like it. I've never liked it. I just kind of like watched that movie not the other day, The Band of Brothers or something like that, about World War One, and how they had to have 85 points before they could leave the goddamn service. Some of those people were over there 3 fucking years, and they still only had like 70 points. And it's like, what the fuck? And it's like, oh, we go over there and die just because the fucking government tells us that's what we gotta fucking do. Them, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say.
But then I'm trying to train your brain to get out of because that shit, you ain't doing none of that shit. You ain't donating to none of that shit. All you doing is feeling it. And every time they put news out, you feel it. And every time they push the news out, you think about it. And every time they push the news out, you feel sorry for the people and this and that. That's what they want. They want you to be depressed. That's what they want. You fall right into it. I try not to fall into it, Larry. It's happening, but it ain't happening in my backyard.
But what if it does tomorrow?
What
can you do about it?
What if it does? What can I do about it?
We could work together and try to change it.
You bet you need to start hanging out with Talcott then.
Fuck that shit.
I think you and Talcott might make a better broadcast in the morning. I mean, in the evening.
Fuck
Y'all
that.
would have saved
I
people.
think he's a fool.
All right. Well, you starting to sound a little foolish too.
I might be. At least I'm willing to admit it.
Well, yeah, that's true. Like,
You know, you're only as big a fool as you want to be. If you don't admit it, then you're a big fool.
well,
I know I could be a biggest fool as of all. I don't know why this mic is acting up.
uh, me neither. Is my mic acting up?
No, you sound fine. It's just I haven't used any of this shit in so long. I guess I'm not remembering how to do it or something.
What you had this morning?
What do you mean?
You sound like you're feeling good.
Oh no. I'm like I said, I got a bad cold. I'm sweating.
You
I
don't have
smoked a
pneumonia.
little dab this morning. Oh, check this shit out.
You don't have pneumonia, do you?
Oh no. Bud. My this year's crop.
Of yours?
Yeah.
Cool.
Turned out really good.
Okay. Can
Two
you send
big
me some?
bags.
Can you send me some?
Yeah, you never gave me your address.
Oh, well, that ain't no problem, man. Look, I keep connects all over the world.
Everybody I've given some to said it's been pretty damn good.
Okay. Yeah. Cause yeah, I got another friend that's not far from you that
Yeah,
hooks her sister up.
that's cool. I'm really surprised I actually got anybody here today, but it's kind of cool.
Who's here today? Who's here in your chat?
You and I think now.
Hi, Nudie left. Nudie, where'd
I
you
think
go?
it says there's only one, but then again, you know how that goes. YouTube fucking lies.
Oh, these telemarketers, man. They be calling with different names. This morning, I got a call from a telemarketer with it said locksmith, right? I'm like,
Locksmith.
yeah, they be using other people's phone number,
Oh yeah.
and so that they know I'm in Philly, so they use a lot of Pennsylvania, Philadelphia numbers and stuff. Pennsylvania numbers rather.
Right.
Then they use a lot 267, all that kind of stuff. 267 in Pennsylvania are cell phones.
Oh yeah. I'm not sure if they really have certain numbers for certain things anymore, really.
Huh? What you say, Larry?
I mean, like years ago, before they had cell phones, we all had landlines,
Yeah.
and all of our prefixes stood for your area. Like mine was a 782 back in Seattle, and that stood for Sunset. And that's the area that we lived in.
Yeah, they changed it. They changed from letters to numbers.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, they changed it. I don't know how long ago, but
Now
they
you
changed
lost
it.
your audio.
Oh, sorry. They changed it from letters.
Nope,
Can you hear me now?
you still no audio.
Yeah. I don't know why. Is that you? Do you got me on mute?
I don't know if it's you now or me.
It might
I
be. Might be.
haven't changed anything.
Let me see. Wait.
Nope.
Okay. Let me check.
Let me double check.
Can you hear me?
Nope.
You can't hear me? Hold up. Let me put my earpiece in.
Huh. God damn it.
Hold on.
Let's see here. Why does this shit do this? Maybe I have to bring that back. How about now? Can I hear you now?
I don't know. Can
No.
you hear me? Can you hear me?
Huh. I don't know what the hell happened.
I'm still here. Don't. I'm still here.
Let's try this. TV speakers. Let's see if I can.
These, and as you know, all of these are going to be cited in the description.
I can hear that. Try now, Sly. Oh wait, you have your mic muted. I can't unmute your mic either.
Can you hear me?
Let me reboot and see if that helps. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh, now you're unmuted. How about now? Nope. Hmm. There we go. Your browser has blocked your screen. Click on the icon. Huh. All right, let's see here. Let's try that.
Congress was like, what the heck? That's way too much money. We can't afford that. What about inflation? Nah, just kidding. Congress not only approved $813 billion in military spending, but it also gave President Biden an additional $45 billion for military spending that he didn't even ask for. To put that in perspective, $45 billion is more than double the amount of money needed to end homelessness in the United States. This year, President Biden has asked for $842 billion for military spending, and he'll probably get more than he asked for again. And that's because military spending is one of the few things that tends to be bipartisan, meaning both Republicans and Democrats in Congress generally are cool with this massive spending, despite one recent poll showing that 35% of Americans think the United States spends too much on its military. So why does the United States spend so much on its military? First of all, because the United States is often the world's police. The American military controls around 750 military bases in at least 80 countries around the world. It has troops in as many as 150 countries. Some of these countries where it has military bases might surprise you. For example, did you know it has a military base in Honduras? Also, did you know that it has 120 bases in Japan alone? In recent years, the United States has spent tens of billions of dollars maintaining just those military bases in Japan. The governments of all these countries where the United States has military bases are mostly cool with it. After all, they're getting extra security with an American military presence, and often for free. However, as documented in the classic book Blowback by Chalmers Johnson, many local residents don't want foreign troops in their backyards. Regardless, for at least 75 years, most of the world has just accepted and even welcomed the fact that the United States is often the world's police force. The country that seemingly steps in to put out all the fires in the world. Not only that, but it has formal treaties that make it obligated to step in for the defense of at least 51 countries around the world. Others argue that a huge American military budget is necessary to, quote, spread democracy or, quote, defeat authoritarianism around the world. Notice how I put those in quotes, since the American government in reality is often preserving authoritarianism and hurting democracy around the world through its military actions. Even others say a huge military budget is needed to counter the growing military threat and aggression of Russia and China. Then again, many argue that the growing military threat and aggression of Russia and China is because of American military interventionism around the globe. But you know. However, there's another, more nefarious reason why the United States spends so much gosh darn money on its military, and that's the military-industrial complex.
10 points for this. What precise three-word term did President Eisenhower coin to describe the alliance of armed forces, government...
St. John's Clegg.
Military-industrial complex.
Correct, well done.
You mean the military-industrial complex?
Oh, sorry, guys. This is the military-industrial complex.
And now you're working for the military-industrial complex.
Democratic, patriarchal, military-industrial complex.
Military-industrial complex, ma'am.
As an organization grows, so does its IT footprint. To manage and troubleshoot issues with these endpoints, every enterprise has their own trusted sysadmin. An admin
Because data protection is so important to me, I'm a VPN fanatic. I'm obsessed with VPNs. I can't stop thinking about them. I dream about them even when I'm awake. So yeah, boy was I excited to come across AdGuard VPN. AdGuard VPN has been around for more than 13 years in the VPN business for real. Thank you to AdGuard VPN for sponsoring this video. Okay, so what is the military-industrial complex? The military-industrial complex describes how a military, government, and the defense industry all work together since they all benefit from each other. It's often represented by this iron triangle. Iron triangles are triangles made of iron. Yes. Wait. No. Oops. I meant to say that iron triangles are triangles that demonstrate close, mutually supportive relationships between those in the legislative branch, executive branch, and special interest groups or industries. So here's the military-industrial complex iron triangle thingy, at least in the United States. Up here, representing the legislative branch, is the United States Congress, who provides the funding for military spending in the country. Down here, representing the executive branch, is the Department of Defense, made up of the military itself and the part of the iron triangle that actually gets the money to spend. Over here, representing the special interest groups or industries part, is the defense industry, the military contractors, the corporations like Lockheed Martin and Boeing that produce weapons. Remember, we all respond to incentives. Yes, even you, John. The military-industrial complex is an example of what's known as a conflict of interest, or a situation in which people who are supposed to be working on behalf of the public instead let their own personal incentives guide their decisions, which makes them unreliable. For example, if a politician, let's say, makes a lot of money in the coal industry and then proceeds to vote against any bill that potentially hurts the coal industry, that's a conflict of interest. Let's look at the incentives in the military-industrial complex. The lawmakers are incentivized by campaign contributions from the defense industry. In the United States, lawmakers spending more money on the military usually means they'll have an easier time getting reelected. Not due to voter support, but due to corporations and interest groups funding their reelection campaigns. They also are incentivized to get weapons produced in factories in the districts or states they represent. They are incentivized to build military bases in the districts or states they represent. The military is incentivized, obviously, to get more money for itself, but also for political support. Many lawmakers and members of the military also get jobs in the defense industry after they retire, and vice versa. Lobbyists from the defense industry often find themselves becoming lawmakers. In politics, this phenomenon is often called the revolving door. And finally, the defense industry is incentivized to make money. Duh. As I hinted at earlier, military-industrial complexes can occur and often occur in countries around the world. Not just the United States, it's just that the United States, is most well known for it. It was in the United States, after all, that the term military-industrial complex first became widely used after President Dwight Eisenhower popularized it in his farewell address on January 17th, 1961. Not only did he popularize it, he talked trash about it.
Now, this conjunction of an immense military establishment and a large arms industry is new in the American experience. The total influence, economic, political, even spiritual, is felt in every city, every state house, every office of the federal government. We recognize the imperative need for this development, yet we must not fail to comprehend its grave implications. Our toil, resources, and livelihood are all involved. So is the very structure of our society. In the councils of government, we must guard against the acquisition of unwarranted influence, whether sought or unsought, by the military-industrial complex. The potential for the disastrous rise of misplaced power exists and will persist.
Now, keep in mind that while Eisenhower warned against the military-industrial complex, he also thought that building up a strong military was still a good idea. Also, remember that military spending ain't just about weapons. Much of it is spent on people, paying the salaries of and providing services for the fine folks of the armed forces, their families, and those who work with them. So why should you care about the military-industrial complex and not care about Pokemon? Keep in mind, you can care about both. Well, while the military-industrial complex literally employs millions of people and generates billions of dollars in revenue, it also has led to policies that prioritizes military spending and the use of military force over arguably more important priorities like education, healthcare, and infrastructure. While the military-industrial complex arguably helps national security, it also threatens it. You see, the more weapons produced, the more weapons are out there, and the more weapons that are out there, the more weapons are used. And the more weapons are used, the more people are killed. All right, let's stop sugarcoating this. The military-industrial complex increases the incentives for war. As long as people are going to be profiting from war, war will continue to happen, and the military.
Can you hear me now, Larry? Hello? Larry, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Sorry, I
Okay.
had my mic turned down.
Yeah, I had to put my I had to connect my Bluetooth.
I think it was something on my end because it happened right after I exited the video out.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's YouTube or me. It's probably D all the above.
Yeah, probably so. But yeah, I was listening to your video a little bit.
Yeah.
Same shit, different year, Larry.
That's about it.
You know why war is profitable?
Because they're all scratching each other's backs.
No. Do you know why it's profitable?
Okay, why is that?
Because bullets, band-aids, and bullets are always needed.
Yeah.
So why end war?
Got a bullet, you need a band-aid.
Right. So why end war? They can make plenty of money off of it. Then they'll say the border. People are coming across the border.
Yeah.
Only because they're setting them up already to come to the U.S.
Exactly.
Have you seen the hotels that they got for the immigrants?
The Walmarts that are emptied out and used as camps now?
No, I said hotels.
Well, yeah, they have hotels, but they go to the hotels after they go to a Walmart. They go to Walmart first as a substation, and then they go to the hotel.
They're using the hotels as substations, Larry.
Also.
In New York City. This is why I tell you. This is why. Well, I know quite a few of them in New York City because Eli and a couple of auditors have been there.
Right.
So, have you watched any of Eli stuff yet?
A few. I haven't been really.
He's watching. Just say hi, Eli. He's watching right now, and I bet you he's watching.
I'll say hello to Eli. I think he's a good person, and he's doing what he thinks right.
Hey,
and that's all that matters. Is he's doing what he believes is right.
Wait, You don't believe what he's doing is right?
That's not what I said.
I'm asking you.
Well, of course I do.
Well, I mean, you said he's doing what he believes is right, but that's why I asked you. Do you believe what he's doing is right?
Okay, I understand what you're saying.
Okay, so do you believe what he's doing is right?
Of course.
Okay. Yeah, I believe what he's doing is right, but I'm kind of getting on him because he's got all these damn mods, and they're all of everybody is not for him. He's modding up everybody. They're not for him. They're blocking his people on his channel. His numbers aren't the same, and
Yeah.
yeah, I kind of know what's going on. You got people blocking people as soon as they come in the chat, and they messing his numbers up. I can see it. Now I see why certain people don't have mods at all. But he's so friendly, he's modding every damn body.
Yeah, I think overall, probably the mod thing's not a really good thing because
Sorry, Larry. Sorry.
people lie, and people put on masks and shit and try to pretend that they're one way when they're really another, and they're just, oh, I'm nice in front of your face, but I'm going to be nice in front of this person's face, and just played both sides of the coins, and it's fucking bullshit. Be who you are, what you are. Fucking stand up for you and what you believe in. Don't let nobody else fucking tell you what you want to believe in.
Well, anybody that listens to other people, like, well, I don't know. I mean, because you got to listen to people. Like, if you want to get better, there's certain things you're going to have to do. And one is listen to other people, maybe.
Well, you can listen. That's how you learn. But when you act what other people are telling you, then you're just a slave.
Right. Now, I'm eating my sandwich, right? So I'm going to be muting a little bit. You can go ahead and play your video if you want. You hear me? Hello? Did you mute again or did I lose you? Are you frozen? Ah, time's still ticking. I can't hear you, Larry. Can't hear you, Larry. Can't hear you, Larry. Larry, are you there? The numbers are dropping. I done lost Larry. Oh shit. I'm by myself. Hey, anybody out there in the YouTube streets in the chat? I saw Christos. Good morning, Groovy brother. Nudie, whoever else is out there might fly by and see me up here in my room. What's up, y'all? I'm having my breakfast though. Don't judge me, y'all. Don't judge me. Larry will be back, but I'm having my sandwich. You too, girl. We're still rolling.
There we go.
Welcome back.
It's StreamYard that's messing up. Hey, Erm.
I'm back.
I believe so. I really like Erm a lot. He's been for me in a lot of ways, and this whole.
Did you go out again, Larry?
I guess so.
Yeah.
Here we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because YouTube's still working fine, and I still have my internet, but it said that my internet was screwed up, but it's just StreamYard. Excuse me.
Yeah, I'm having my breakfast sandwich.
What kind?
Organic boiled brown eggs on the sandwich.
Yeah. Your dogs haven't changed.
No, Kinsey is still fussy. Graham Cracker is getting old, but he's still got good movement.
Yeah, it was kind of weird because for about a year and a half, my dog Buster, he wouldn't play. He was like every time he wanted to lay down, he would go, like his joints or something. And then just one day, he just got out of it. Basically, it was weird. He started to play again, and he doesn't grumble and stuff as much as he did when he goes to lay down. So it was kind of weird. I really like to see him though in a good mood. There was one day he was stuck in the backyard, and I got him unstuck. And by the time he got to the front yard, he was all, "Come on, Dad, play." And I was like, that's the first time in 2 or 3 years he wanted to play with me, and it was cool.
How's Anna?
She's doing really good. She's got sick last night too, this cold. I guess they lost their power the night before for like 10 or 12 hours.
Yeah, I already predicted, Larry. Well, not predicted, but I already said the next test is going to be no power.
Yeah.
That's going to be the next test.
Well, I got a little bit of batteries and a couple solar panels, so at least I'll be able to do something.
Mhm. Well, I got candles.
That's what she did last night.
Mhm. Yeah, I
She's
got. Oh,
finally she's
go
finally
ahead.
standing up herself with her son and stuff. She's had
Mhm.
enough of my old bullshit.
Mhm.
And it's like I told her a long time ago I couldn't live with her because of that dynamic. I won't get in between a mother and his son,
Mhm.
and it's like I'm so fucking bullheaded. He would do something out of line, and then I would do something out of line, and then the problem begins.
Yeah, but you out of that though, aren't you?
Well, like I said, that's one of the reasons why I never moved in with her because of the way her son was fucking abusing her, and I wouldn't stand for her.
Yeah, he's not doing that no more though, right?
He's not?
I'm asking. Yeah, he's not doing that no more, right?
Oh, yeah. He's still
Well,
pulling bullshit.
or is she still allowing bullshit?
She's putting her foot down finally. It's like he's
Okay.
making her go to the store and buy his own grocery. She told him one
Okay.
day, like, I don't care what the fucking weather is. The store's
Mhm.
2 blocks away. You can get your lazy ass up and do it yourself.
Mhm. Now I want you to do me a favor. Even though standing up, and standing up to him and stuff like that, he still could be treated like a person. He still could be treated like her son. He
Oh,
still
yeah.
could be he still could be respected. Like, but like, so all right, this is how I look at it. Instead of trying to force my will, I would encourage better behavior. You understand where I'm coming from?
Oh, yeah.
Instead of being mean or saying like, get up off your lazy ass and do it yourself, stuff like that. I would say encouraging stuff to him. Well, hey, I don't feel like today. You think you can go down to the store, yourself and get what you need. Just
We
talking to
tried
him like
that,
a
though, for years. And
well,
he just,
that
it kind of goes back to if you don't give respect, you're not going to get respect. And if you totally disrespect your own mother, how are you not disrespecting yourself?
right, but he has to be taught that again.
Well, I understand it.
Yeah, he has to be taught that again. He's been getting away with being so disrespectful for so long. He doesn't know that.
Right. It's
Even
become a
though she's
pattern.
right, even though she's standing up for herself now, you know what I mean. Like he's still
Oh,
got
yeah.
a little bit of an upper hand.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
Excuse me. So that's why I say so he won't do anything to hurt her or hurt himself. Maybe when we want to take a different approach instead of putting them down, telling them, "Oh, you're lazy ass up, you're a piece of shit." You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, it ain't, you know, that bad or much or what. And maybe I gave the wrong impression.
Yeah, but I know how Anna talks though too, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So when she might get a little feisty and in her mood and ain't taking no shit. Be like, yo, I don't feel like your shit today. Get off your lazy ass, go do it yourself. You understand what I'm saying? Not trying to be mean, but just frustrated and whatever, whatever.
Oh,
You
yeah. I
understand where
think
I'm
we
coming
all
from?
do that in our own way.
Yeah, but see, that's where it comes. That's where change comes in at, right?
That's right.
Because if we want somebody to be better, After
if we can't
after we
grow ourselves, we can't expect nobody else to.
Yeah, but after we like let them know, because I'm quite sure she let them know. Listen, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of that. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of that. Right. So after she
Right.
let him know all of that, now is to build him up to know that he could take care of his damn self,
Right.
encouraging him to take care of himself, not
Oh yeah.
forcing him to. You understand where I'm coming from now? Not forcing him to
Oh
take care
yeah.
of himself, encourage him to take care of himself.
Right. Well, I
Like
think we all need that in times too.
well, if you know how to think for yourself, you kind of should know how to encourage yourself. I'm just saying. Some people don't. Some people don't. Some people, need a little push. But I
Sometimes the
just don't.
hardest thing is to look in the mirror.
Mm, mm, mm. Now, I'm gonna disagree with that.
Not for all of
No,
us, but most
I'm not
of
gonna
us.
I can't disagree with that. You're right. The hardest part is looking in the mirror, right? But once you look in the mirror, you got to make a decision.
Right.
You could look in the
Right.
mirror and keep seeing the same shit and not
Right.
change,
Oh yeah.
right? But see, once you start looking in that mirror and you want something better, then you're gonna start encouraging yourself to do better.
If you want.
You're not gonna keep looking in the mirror and say, fuck it, this is what it is.
Or don't see the problem at all. If you don't think you have a problem, then you don't have a problem, but you really have a problem. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but if you don't, all right. So then, if you got somebody in your life and you know that they got a problem, you don't. I mean, like some people take different tactics, right? But if I got a problem, or if I know somebody that's close to me got a problem, I'm gonna try to encourage them. And most of the time, the people don't take encouragement good. They don't take constructive criticism good.
Well, I
Like
think a lot of it too depends on what that person's willing to accept at that time in their life. Sometimes we're willing to accept encouragement. Sometimes we need slapped upside the head. But the problem is knowing which is that time. Is it time to slap you upside the head or is it time to give you some encouragement? That's the real hard part because a lot of our feelings and emotions and whatever else get in the way.
and that's when we gather ourselves and
Right.
we most likely we work on ourselves before we try to encourage ourselves before we try to encourage anybody else really. Because if I'm like falling apart, I can't encourage you to stand up.
Exactly.
And I lead by example. I can show you better than I can tell you.
That's for damn sure.
Oh, let me show you Eli's merch. Wait, hold up. Eli got merch.
Oh, right on.
He got merch. This is my this is some of his sayings, say words.
Right.
This is the wine throttle.
How big a cup is that?
Wait,
How
I'm gonna
many
show you.
ounces? Do you know?
Oh, I don't know all that. But this is the wine. There's supposed to be the wine thingy. I think.
Okay.
Then I got the juice. Wait. Then I bought them all. Then I got this one. This the juice for the your cold juice or water or whatever.
Uh-huh.
They came with straws. And I got another one. Wait a minute, I got something else. I got a coffee cup.
That's cool.
Yeah. So
The first
I
one
went.
wasn't a coffee cup?
No, this is for the wine. This is for your wine.
Okay.
Yeah, this is like this. Yeah, that'll keep your wine or your tea or whatever hot or cold.
Right.
That's what these are. And they came with little metal straws. So Eli's doing good. I'm just trying to get him, like I said, get all the mods off his stuff because they they're not serving him a purpose. You still there?
Yeah, I was just trying to think, it's like you were saying, there's a time and place when you do have to block people, but just to be blocking people because you don't like that person or have a different point of view, something like that's bullshit, and then if somebody doesn't like you and then I'm on, that person mod or whatever, I say, oh, I don't want her in the chat or up on stream or whatever and just block you. That's bullshit.
Yeah, and that's what they do. That's what that's what they're doing. And that's what concerns me about, a lot of these channels, man, they do have people to come in. People will pay people to infiltrate your chat and, befriend you so you can mod them. And then they, like I said, they'll take you out. You know what I mean? Start blocking your people and stuff like that. And then some people just get mods to be newsy so they won't get timed out or blocked. You know what I mean? So they'll want to be a mod so they can say what they want, do what they want, and they won't get blocked or anything.
Right. And then you got those characters that just like to cause trouble. Just create the drama.
Distracted. Well, yeah, distracting. Yeah, those are the distractors. Yeah, those are the distractors. Yep. And but like me, I'm an administrator in Eli's, so I got a little more pull than his regular mods. But it's just too much. When I go in his chat, it's just so many mods that you got to pay attention to. And then the people, like, you got to pay attention to it. It keeps me from enjoying the video or whatever.
Oh, yeah, because you're just constantly, looking at one thing instead of the whole picture.
Right. I'm constantly looking in the chat instead of watching the video or whatever. Because, yeah, these people don't think no more, Larry. People don't use their common sense. People don't use their brains, like, to really think things through anymore. Like, I think, like you said, things would be so much better if people came together and stopped trying to, be so divided and so separate. We would be better. Things would be better.
Well, that's like a while back. I think it was about, I don't know, maybe 6 months ago, 4 months ago. I came out with a video, 10 million truthers. You think if there's at least 10 million people on these streams supposedly for truth, and if we all work together, could you imagine the power and the force and the change we could do instead of saying, oh, I'm better than you, he's a worthless piece of shit, or what the fuck ever?
I don't get it. I don't know, Larry. I don't get into all that.
Well, you don't, but a lot of people do.
I can't worry about a lot of people in their shortcomings, Larry.
Oh, I understand that.
Yeah, I can't focus on other people's and their shortcomings and their behavior. I can't do that. My behavior, what I want for myself is what I can speak about, what I can share with people, right? But as long as you've been born, as long as you've been on this earth, have you ever seen that happen? And if it does happen, what happens when people start doing what they need to do and being self-sufficient and taking care of themselves and building and stuff like that? What happens?
Good.
No. Good starts. What happened to Tulsa?
To what?
Nobody ever remembers what happened in Tulsa. Black folks had their own Wall Street. Black folks had their own everything. What happened to it? They burnt it down,
Oh yeah.
right? All these protests and stuff like that, they keep trying to blame the people. No, it's all part of history. It happens every single time. History repeats itself.
It's kind of like this one guy said a video I watched today. He says they don't really mind if you do okay or good. They just don't want you doing better than them. And once you do better than them, then look out.
No, no, no. It's not they don't want you to do better than them. They want to control you.
Well, that's part of the deal.
No, that's not doing better. They want to control you so you can depend on them.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's not they don't want it. No. If you ain't a slave, then you don't, you know what I mean? You got to be a slave.
Right.
And I refuse to be a slave.
So I made myself extended my shelf to my counter. I got tired of my counters being so small and shit.
Uh-huh.
And I really like it. I built a thing below it to put my pot,
to lift up
some of my pots and pans.
Mm-hmm.
It's really helped because I had all my pots and pans in this one cupboard, and it didn't really have any shelves. So every time I had to get a pot out, I had to
You
get
had to move
almost
everything.
everything. Yeah, to move everything, get to get the
Mm-hmm.
one pot. Now I
Yeah.
got 3 shelves over here, and it really helped out. And my counter's probably another, I don't know, foot and a half longer.
That's good.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of different little things, trying to improve my home and different things of my life in aspect.
How's the trash working out?
It builds up every day.
So you know I'm not really concerned about your trash, right?
Oh, I know.
All right, so answer the damn question. How's the trash situation working out?
It's doing all right.
Everybody paying their fair share, Larry?
Getting there.
See, that's what I'm talking about. I gotta pull your damn teeth. Now I had my ass. You they still Larry. Didn't I tell you to grab some balls when it comes to that damn trash?
Oh, I ain't paying it.
You not paying at all?
Nope.
Okay. So who paid it?
Nobody.
That's a damn shame. So you know when the fines start coming, what they gonna start doing, right? They gonna start. We owe $350 on the trash. We're gonna need your half.
Fuck that.
And then they gonna say, well, we don't get no money right now, so can you pay it until
No, they're not have garbage service at all. I'm getting I'm getting rid of my garbage. Somebody else is taking my garbage for me and putting it in their garbage can, basically.
Yo, so you got your woman coming to get your trash to take it and put it in her trash can?
Well, yeah.
You stupid. No, that's not going to be that's not the way to fix the problem, man. Oh my God. That's not the way to fix the problem.
I can't make somebody be responsible for their shit unless they're going to be responsible for their shit.
So let the trash pile up and get rodents and roaches and shit like that.
So I'm supposed to pay for their downfall?
No, you're supposed to get it. Who's the damn father?
They're an adult.
Right. But when they was adults a couple of months ago and it came and knocked on your door and told you you had to pay for trash.
Well, I didn't have to pay. I was supposed to split the bill.
Dude, don't
That
play
was
with me,
actually
Larry.
my offer.
Don't play with me, Larry. You know I don't forget nothing, right, Larry? I do forget shit. I'm not fun playing. I do forget stuff, but I ain't forget that though.
No, when his mom moved, I wasn't paying for anything for garbage. And then when his mom moved, I knew shit was going to be tough for her. And I
Right.
figured I could pay half the garbage bill. So
Right.
then it came up 1 month where I paid for the garbage bill, but I only got 1 month a garbage server. And that's when I said, fuck it, I ain't paying no more for something I'm not getting.
So why aren't they picking up your trash?
Because he didn't pay the bill.
So when y'all paid it a few months ago, I mean, were you supposed to pay it every month? What's the deal?
Every 3 months.
Every 3 months?
Yep. $150.
Every 3 months. So that okay. And that's $75 a piece?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And he's not holding his end of the bargain.
Correct.
Okay. So you let the trash stay there. You say, fuck it, I'm not going to be responsible for his shit. He has to clean up his own shit, right?
Correct.
Is he still using your tools and your yard and to fix his stuff?
Oh, no.
Mm-hmm.
No, I made him clean up his shit a long time ago.
I remember.
He was going through some shit too, he's in his 20s and we live in a bad neighborhood and got caught up in that whole drama. But he dug his way out and he's slowly, doing what he needs to do. Just, when we're as kids, we think we know everything and we know more than everybody that's been through it. But, us old folks don't know nothing.
And that's when you put your foot down and you say, I fucking do know. Oh, excuse my expression. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut like that. But then you put your foot down and say, look, I've been here. I've been here quite a long time. So I do know some things. You don't let them. That's one thing I don't do. I don't let these young people, right, make me feel like I don't know what I'm talking about.
Right.
Because I go through that sometime in these YouTube sheets in the comments and stuff. I have to let these young people know, I'm 60 years old. I know a little more. You know what I mean? You got to let them know.
Well, it's like all the time, I tell these people, I've lived on the streets for 15 years. It ain't no fun. But at the same time, more or less, I put myself there, but at the same time, the streets was better than the position I was in.
Your voice sounds kind of slurred, my brother.
I don't know why.
Yeah, you sound kind of slurred. Just want to make sure you're all right. You ain't had no
Like
stroke,
I said, I
did
got
you?
a cold, but that's
You
about it.
ain't had no stroke, did you?
Oh, no. No.
All right, just checking, just checking
Like
on
I
you. I
said, this
ain't.
first time I've been sick in probably at least 15 years.
Yeah, well, they spray it. They keep, the chemtrails are still flowing.
Oh yeah. They get real bad over by my son's house. They just fly over basically right over the top of his house. He showed me this one video where these like 4 jets laid, their little streams. The
Mhm,
whole sky, as far as you could see, was clear as day. And within about an hour, that's all you could see as far as you could see were these fucking flake clouds.
mhm.
It's just like they expand or grow within himself and just take
Spread out.
everything over. Yeah,
They spread out.
it was pretty high.
Hmm.
I said it was pretty high how it just took over so quick.
Yeah. Well, those are the things that we pay attention to, Larry. But we don't
But
fear it.
the thing is, okay, we believe that they're spraying shit on top of us all the time. But
Mhm.
how are the people that know that they're spraying this stuff, how are they protecting themselves? You
They
know what I'm trying to
can't.
say?
They can't.
Then why are they doing? If it's
It's
fucking themselves up too, to me it doesn't make any sense. Why spray something on top of me? I have no blockage from.
That's the purpose, duh. That's the purpose. You ain't supposed to know they spraying stuff on you. You kidding
But
me?
that's what I'm saying is okay. If they are spraying stuff on me, how are they protecting themselves from that spray?
Because they know what they doing. They above it. Duh. They above it.
What do you mean by they're
And they
above it?
they're like, all right, so I seen this video one time of a test. They wanted to spray this, they wanted to test this area to see if this stuff that they put in the air would work. So they sprayed this stuff and they had to wait for the wind to be a certain way, or they made the wind go a certain way so the stuff wouldn't spread nowhere else but in this certain section that they want to test with these animals. After the animals dropped, the test was successful.
Okay, I kind of see what you're saying.
So, we're not going to know they're testing, right? But they do test. What do you think the past 3 years, the first, 2000, 2020 was? It was a test,
Oh yeah.
right? And everybody fell in line. Most people fell in line with the test. Out of fear.
Supposedly, I don't know how much I believe this shit, but supposedly we're supposed to. Some things have came out about the different bullshit that these manufacturers pulled on that big thing they just pulled on us.
I
About
know
all the different.
all that stuff is coming out. Yeah, the truth. Listen, everything happens. There's always somebody that's asking questions. When that person start asking questions, more people start asking questions. And when more people start asking questions, then they got to start giving up answers, right? So that's how they do it. I think I said that right. Oh shit! Everybody asks questions and they gotta start telling the truth. Everybody should know that all that warp speed shit was a bunch of shit. Everybody should have known that. But being as though everybody trusts the government, people to govern over us. You still there? Where you go, Larry? Let the dog out. Hey, pussycat. Is that the cat sitting next to you? Oh, I thought that was the cat over there on your left side. It looked like something sitting there. I thought it was the cat. That's your microphone. Oh shit. That's your microphone.
No,
Anybody in your chat?
God damn it. There we go. I keep disconnecting my mic. I got a plug down here, plugged in extension plug to go to my computer for my mic, and I keep kicking it off. And now I can't hear you.
Oh, that's because I was muted. I'm sorry.
Thought it was me then.
Anybody in your chat?
It says 2.
Hi, the 2 is in the chat.
Then again,
So what else is going on, Larry? What else is going
on? I'm waiting for the rain to quit. I changed controllers in my scooter the other day, and I still got to put it together, my baskets and batteries and all that other bullshit. But it's been raining so much that I haven't been able to do it.
Is this the same scooter, Larry?
Same one I've had for like 10 years.
Yeah, you still fixing it?
Improving.
Okay.
Now I got a display on it that tells me how fast, how much power, how many volts on my battery, how far I've gone. Just a lot of different things.
Okay.
And more power. I go faster.
Okay. And you say you get in your business. What business are you doing?
I'm trying to fix, scooters and bikes, electric bikes, and make batteries and stuff like that. I got a shed started. I got the frame almost done, and I was gonna get some plywood, but then, like I said, shit keeps breaking. Like this month, I gotta go get a motor for my dryer. I do sound kind of funny on here.
You sound funny, you said?
Yeah, I can hear what you're saying about sound slurred or something.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, you sound like your voice is slurring.
Yeah, I think it's StreamYard. Is that a little better?
Yeah, that's better. Yeah, you sound like you're a little drunk. Sound like you
that
get
old bottle at 5 a.m.
Yeah, you got that corn liquor?
Oh, yeah.
You got corn liquor?
No, I don't drink. I'm a milkaholic.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. You drink milk. You
Yep.
Oh my God, tell them.
stop. Well,
So what do you got planned for the
I'll
day?
probably.
Anything plans?
Oh no, I don't plan. I don't plan. Look, I don't plan anything in the wintertime. I do less in the winter.
Yeah.
I know it's
I
not
seen a
wintertime
video.
yet.
I seen a video the other day said there's like 6 states where basically 9% of the state is empty.
Huh?
Yeah.
90% of what state is empty?
There were 6 of them, and Maine was one of them.
Empty? What you mean empty?
They only live in certain parts of Maine, and the other parts are just nobody there because the environment's too harsh.
You know why? They change shit up, my brother. Making more money, more money, more money. All these investors. You see what happened in Maui. The rich people didn't burn up, but the poor people did.
Kind of funny how that always works.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not funny. It's all in the plan, my brother. Yo.
Well, funny is actually probably the wrong word to use.
Oh no. I know what you mean when you say it's funny how it happens, but
Right.
it's all a plan. It's all their plan. Like they know what they doing, man. Like, you see, all of these states, right? All of these states got homelessness, drug, the fentanyl, the guns. All of that's a plan. Every 4 years, they gotta have all of this stuff so they can have the president say, "Well, I'm going to change this, and I'm going to do that, and I'm not going to let this happen. I'm not going to let that happen." Bunch of bullshit ass lies.
No doubt about it.
Oh, you still got that damn board, huh? Yo, you seen Joe Cool's clip yet? Oh my God,
I don't get his notification.
No, just when you be online, like you ain't, cause this, oh my God. Oh, there's a new Talcott clip out too. I ain't see it yet. You know what a Talcott clip is?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Joe Cool, they got one
for one. I try to save it.
Oh, okay. They got one for
That
Joe
guy
Cool
is
too.
fucking talented.
Yeah, Josh, you know Jackie.
I've heard of
Remember
her.
Jackie Fox.
Yeah.
Her husband does them too.
Oh yeah.
Josh, yeah, he does them too. He has a couple of good ones.
My son gave me this thing that's called the Stream Deck. I've been trying to figure it out. I got some of it figured out. It's pretty cool. You can just do a lot of different shit in YouTube and StreamYard and hear just one push of a button.
I think that's what OTW is using. Because he got a lot. He has a lot of different stuff on his.
As far as I know, he's got just a couple soundboards.
No. He just set his screen up where it shows like Hollywood squares and stuff like that. Like even Paul got one where he's in a sane asylum. And he's got people in different cells.
Yeah, I saw that. That was kind of cool.
Yeah, OTW, like I said, he has one that does has the Hollywood squares. He could put his guests in a box.
Right.
So yeah, they coming up with new stuff. But when I get started, I'm not doing no. I don't think I'm gonna be doing any panels. I'm gonna just be doing videos and shit. I'm gonna start doing like Eli. I'm gonna start touring Philadelphia.
I think you'd be good at it.
I know I'm already good at it.
Don't you know?
I am. Do you watch my videos?
When I see them, I don't really spend much time on YouTube anymore. I got
I ain't
caught up.
asked you that. I ain't asked you that. I ain't asked you that. I ain't asked you all that. I ain't asked you all that. I said, do you watch my videos? I ain't asked you
When I
all
was explaining something that
that. You was
when I'm on here and I
bunch of
see them,
excuses.
I'll watch them. But
Well, I
haven't
ain't
really
made
been
one
on
in a
here.
while. I ain't
know
made
that.
one in a but I mean, like, how, I never see no comments, and I never see comments from none of the people that I like, far as subbing to their channel, to their page. I get comments from all my friends, all these chat people, but I don't get no comments from the people that I sub to their channels.
I apologize. I didn't think about that.
Even Joe Cool, I told Joe Cool the same thing. Told Eli the same thing. Like, he says, "Oh, I watch a couple of seconds of it." Nah, nigga, you gotta watch my video to see what I know how to do. And you watch the first couple of seconds, you ain't gonna get the premise of the video.
Exactly. And I think you make a lot of good point of views in your videos.
Yes. Yeah, especially I did one like a few weeks ago, but I don't know how to edit because it was a long video, so I don't know how to edit. I want to edit it because this was a good one. Cops pulled this young man over for his tent, but then they ran him and everything. Something wasn't right, and they made him get out of the car. Made him get out and took his van 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning. Took his van, and he told him he had kids and stuff. He had to take to school and stuff. Cop was being a real dick and took his van.
Yeah.
But the
Have
only
you
reason
watched any of the stuff that's going on with Long Island?
No, I don't really support Long Island no more.
Oh, you don't care for him or what?
No. I said I don't support him anymore. Not that I don't like him. Like, I just don't support him no more. I explained why I didn't support him anymore.
Oh, I didn't know. But anyway, I think he's made some pretty good point of views here lately. He's investigating some congressman or something. In the last, I think it was year, he's confiscated $40 million in aperture money. And I guess it's like 400 times the amount that they've ever gotten, but they won't show where all the money's gone to. And that's what he's trying to get is for them to show where in the hell all this money going.
Yeah, it's quite a few guys. It's like Texas Sheepdog. It's a lot of guys that's out there that's going, doing what Long Island does. It's a lot of guys.
I haven't heard of him.
Who?
That sheep guy.
Texas Sheepdog? Oh my God! You kidding me?
Heard of him.
That's because, man, I was trying to tell you a while back, man. It's more things to do than just these whatever truthers, right? It's more things to do in these YouTube streets, man. There's so many people doing so much stuff as far as their city or whatever state they live in. It's a lot of auditors that's out there doing stuff. Now everybody talks about everybody's talking about Long Island because he's so well spoken and this, that, and the other. But there are other people that's out there doing the same thing Long Island is doing.
Oh, I'm sure.
Erie, Albany, Erie County.
I watched him.
Yeah, Dan. Who else? Texas Sheepdog. Angry Vets. There's a lot of them out there that's doing a lot of stuff, man. Denver.
Metro Audits, yeah, I've watched him.
Mary Green. I don't know no damn Mary Green. Mary Green. Who the fuck is Mary Green?
Who said Mary Green?
Mary. That's what showed up on my call ID. So that's what they doing.
Oh.
They take it. They using because they want you to answer the phone, right? So if they call you with a name, you're gonna be curious. You're gonna answer your phone.
Right.
Right. That's why they don't do 1-800 numbers no more. They don't do all that no more.
I'm wondering where they got your number from.
What?
I'm wondering where all these telemarketers got your numbers from.
They get them from the
survey or something.
Yeah, but not only that. Your internet service, whoever your provider is.
Oh yeah, they sell our bullshit.
Yes, yes, yes. I could when I had a landline, right? But I wasn't using it. Soon as I got the damn cable, the damn phone was ringing. I ain't had no phone, but I could see the caller ID up on the TV. Like, y'all, how did people get this phone number? And it still had to be through the cable company. Cause ain't nobody else. I ain't even know the phone number. You know what I mean? To give it to nobody. I ain't even know it.
Yeah. That's some funny shit. Well, hey, I've been on here for a couple hours. I got shit I gotta do. I just came again.
I just came to make your day.
Well, you did. You always do.
I'm glad. I'm glad that I was able to make your day. And I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna stay the same, Larry. I ain't gonna change for nobody.
That's good.
You know that, right?
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, I want you to.
Well, you take care, and I love you.
I love you too, and I'll talk to you soon. Okay.
All right. Bye.
Thank you.
All right, everybody, take care. We had a good stream. We'll see you again another time, another place, another bat channel. Take care. Bye.